We are reacting to Taylor Swift reacting to the fans' reaction to the life of a showgirl.
Watching glitter gel pen.
A lifelong, one-sided conversation of us consuming every pop culture podcast ever. Glitter Gel Pen has joined the chat.
Enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Glitter Gel Pen.
I'm Jill.
And I'm Alyssa. Today we are going to be reacting to Taylor Swift's interview with Zane Lowe, where they discuss the response to Life of a Showgirl, and we stop and we discuss throughout. So if you guys like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. We also reacted to Taylor Swift on Jimmy Fallon discussing Life of a Showgirl, so be sure to go check it out on our Patreon if you are interested.
You must just literally sometimes write these things and just be like, fuck yeah, that's sick. I can't believe I put Real Madrid and fucking Lit together. That's banging.
You know, this album by personality was a funnier album. You know, it was like, you know, coming off of like Torture Post Department, like the kind of more the character attributes I was highlighting in that writing process were much more like serious and sensitive and introspective and oftentimes more earnest and stoic and the characteristics of a poet. This one was like, showgirls are mischievous, fun, scandalous, sexy, fun, flirty, hilarious. Like, so yeah, I'm glad you picked up on that.
Oh, for sure. And you know, I love the way that you marry the two as well. Like, I mean, you're such an incredible writer and it's such an incredible conceptual writer. I mean, you can take Eldest Daughter and listen to it and you know, consume the experience, but then it's also just the glossary you're using, which you give away, to me at least, at the end of the first verse about, you know, just dying and trying to be cool, and the idea of how you...
Can we please stop gassing up Eldest Daughter?
Yeah, it's the worst track 5 she's ever written. Ever.
The song doesn't make any sense.
No, it's all over the place. It doesn't have one theme. It really could have been cool if she would have went with the Eldest Daughter theme.
Yeah.
But that's like not what it was.
And she said like a million different things that I'm just like, what is he listening to?
Yeah.
And I'm also like, are these press interviews, is he trying to change our perspective on this song?
Yes.
By saying this, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
ooh. And I don't know if this should be for like a dissection like video or something. But like when she had something going when she says every eldest daughter was the first lamb to the slaughter, so we all dressed up as wolves. And we looked fire. That's what killed it. That's what made that line bad.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I thought she was going somewhere with it, and then she said, and we looked fire. It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Why?
Like, literally just a small little change could have made that better. Like, if she would have said, instead of, and we looked fire, if she would have been like, till we got tired. Like, that would have been good. It would have made it good.
Till we got tired.
No, like, so we all pretended to be something till we got tired, essentially, is what it would have been saying, you know? Like,
using this language to tell this story, like, at what point do you sort of start to write and it comes from a very sort of unexplained place, but then you go, okay, you know what? I can actually marry this with something really interesting that mixes the cerebral with the emotional.
Yeah, I think that's a really amazing thing that you're cluing in on, which is that sometimes I'll use specific vernacular to be satirical. Like the entire first verse of Eldest Daughter is somebody trying to figure out how to say things that they've read on the internet, whether it be like apathy is hot or memes and trolling, and how do I keep up with how we're supposed to talk in order to describe how much we don't care when really we all care about something, right? So then you go to the pre-chorus and I go more into my own voice of, I've been afflicted by a terminal uniqueness. I've been dying just from trying to seem cool. That's the So that's the kind of flip of every way in which I was speaking in this entire first verse was me trying to assimilate to the way culture tells us to be, which...
So now we know 100% that this interview is them trying to flip. It's like they saved Zane Lowe for a few days after the album came out so that they could alter the narrative of what people are saying about certain songs.
Yeah. So that he can see, like, online, what are we not liking, and we can turn it around for you.
Yeah. And it's like, her explaining it like that makes it make a little bit more sense. The song still isn't good.
No.
Just, like, weird because, like, honestly, I feel like going back to the idea of a showgirl, they are tough in a way that's actually kind of old school tough, where they're going to smile on the outside and they might have a storm going on in their in their lives.
Because it's work. To everyone else, it's like glitz and glamour, but they have no idea the work required to make it feel frivolous to people in the audience.
That's the kind of toughness that I have tried to aspire to for the last 2.5 years of my life, that I've been preparing for and being on this very exhaustive tour. But there's also this kind of cultural thing now where we like sort of talk about softness and sadness and these feelings of being hurt and feeling like those feelings, like we talk about them, but we're not allowed to express wanting love, wanting these things in life. Like there's this aversion to actually seeming like you could need anything, or that you could need or want anyone. You're supposed to accidentally have love. You're supposed to accidentally end up on vacation.
This is the cautious discretion, which you beautifully describe in that song as well. This idea of learning cautious discretion, which is a heavy thing to have to take on at a young age, to check your moves before you make them. I think, like, if I could be just honest for a second, that picture of you and your fiance driving away in his drop top, to me, was such an important moment, because it felt like there goes cautious discretion. It's gone.
You sound like my family right now. Every one of my family members were like, that's how we have been. We've been just, all we want is that for you. You know, like so much of the way that anyone in my position in my industry has to be is you have to really think your way around every single thing you say before you say it. It's obviously very easy to talk to you because you're so thoughtful about the music and you're coming from such a place of authenticity, but
Thank you.
You know that about yourself. It's really one of the beautiful qualities that makes you fun to talk to for artists. But like when I met Travis, I started to feel a little bit like I could be like a person who could have romantic whims and have these dreams. And the song Wish List is like that chorus, like you were just talking about the verses, which were so fun and funny to write, but it gets very sincere in the chorus. I don't know if you've seen the movie Happy Gilmore, but he has this happy place, like where
her also like subtly promoting Travis's new movie. But I do like that he brought up her driving in that convertible, because I think as fans we also had the same reaction. Like,
yeah,
that's what we want to see her doing, is like living and being happy with a hot dude.
Yeah.
And like when in her previous relationships, which I feel like is kind of what she was like hinting at, it's like she was so cautious, but she really just wanted to have a guy that just did not care and just made her feel normal. And you have to have someone like a redwood tree who could
who can open your thighs.
Who can open your thighs to bring that out of you sometimes.
Oh.
He goes into this utopia of this is exactly what he would want, and this is where he escapes to mentally in times of stress, pressure, anxiety, or chaos. And that chorus of that song is me just describing what my happy place is.
You know, you've made so many people happy, Taylor, with the release of this record.
The fans are unbelievable. I don't even know how to thank them for what they've done this week and for how much they've loved this music and how they've just like immediately gotten it, you know?
How are you absorbing the reaction these days? How do you choose to process, the math is one thing and that just goes on around us in life now, but then the real human interaction is what I know that you really still tap into. And when you have an album that's this big with so many people pouring their energy and being so invested in it, how do you absorb all of that in the days that follow? Because we're talking for real a few days after the album came out.
Yeah, I mean, I welcome the chaos. The rule of show business is if it's the first week of my album release and you are saying either my name or my album title, you're helping. And art, I have a lot of respect for people's subjective opinions on art.
I feel like that was her like business side coming out and going,
yeah.
And then like she goes, but the art.
Yeah. Going, I've seen you guys not like it, and just so you know, you're helping.
Yeah, like someone's still listening.
I'm not the art police. It's like everybody is allowed to feel exactly how they want. And what our goal is as entertainers is to be a mirror. oftentimes an album is a really, really wild way to look at yourself, right? What you're going through in your life is going to affect whether you relate to the music that I'm putting out at any given moment. And what I often love seeing my fans say is, I used to be someone who didn't like relate to Reputation, and now that I've been through some other things in my life, that's my favorite album. Or I used to be a like fearless girly, now I'm obsessed with Evermore. Like, and we're doing this thing for keeps. Like, I have such an eye on legacy when I'm making my music. I know what I made. I know I adore it. And I know that, like, on the theme of what the Showgirl is,
I do just have to say that I feel that with this album, it's like how she's like, I'm making it because I adore it. And I just don't feel that. I feel that she knows she's at the level of fame now that she can put out anything every year and it will break records and make her more millions. Like,
I also what I think the Swiftologist was talking about it, and he was saying how like this album could really just not be that serious to her. Like, we're making it this thing where she's like coming back with the biggest producers in the world, but what if it's actually her just making music to make music? Because it's like she's never been so happy and fulfilled in a relationship to the where she actually is going to be with them forever. So like, this is the first time, and like, she might have lost some of her writing abilities. And honestly, I think that's okay. Like, she's really happy. The album is mediocre, and like, but it's good enough. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean,
it's
that's
not
how I
the
feel
end
about
of
it. I
all
don't
of our
hate.
world.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I just like think it's okay.
It's
like,
just,
I think it's fine.
It's getting on my nerves because, and we could talk about this more in our other discussion video, but like, the people that have never liked Taylor Swift are like, do you hear that she said in that song? Like, do you hear how it's like you're literally listening to it? Like, it's getting on my nerves that people want to. The fact that some of the fans are even saying they don't like it, people are like, oh, but it's like
we knew all the time. This album sounds like what I thought Taylor Swift sounded like all along.
and it's like, I still listen to Tortured Poets today.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
all of this is part of it.
It's ordered chaos, though, Taylor, because I'm looking at the album cover right now, which you revealed in the video that you directed, which was already there and already waiting, and we were trying to figure out what this all meant, and then it all makes sense in time that moves forward. And so, you know, it must have been really wonderful to release that video and know that it answered a lot of questions for fans and also raised a lot of questions because, as always, 87 on the door, what's going on over there, all these kind of really cool things. To direct that and storyboard that must have been a blast.
Oh, it really was. I had a list of just, I think it was like over 100 Easter eggs to put into that video. And I was just going through my list and checking them off one by one as we were going through our production design process. And it's a blast because the fans have made it a blast, because they know that this all points to, you know, current art, past art, or future art. That's pretty much the realm of the Easter egg thing. So the fact that they care that much about the sort of canon of albums that I've made or plans I may have in the future, it's like I just am very honored by it. And
She's trying to also rewrite what the Easter egg is. And it's like the Easter egg was a thing because like she never said it or addressed it, but like the fans knew.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just referencing past art. It wasn't just her getting on an elevator in the Bejeweled video and pushing a 3 button because Speak Now is coming.
Yeah.
That is so stupid. Like, that's not what it was. It was her literally writing secret messages in CD booklets to
In
let
her
you
lyrics.
know who she was writing about.
Yeah, she was giving you insight into the actual songs, and that's what they originally were, and it shifted somewhere down the line into
And
clownery now.
yeah, and we're not even saying all this is haters. It's just like a critical conversation of this because it's like she's so big she has to like put on this thing that she's doing, and it's like it's just funny to see time change and time go on and her like alter what this like
What it started as,
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
change it.
it seems like they're still having fun with it. Like, as long as this is something that's fun for them, it's going to be fun for me to plan.
Oh, I'm sure it is. And if you say there's over 100 or so in there, then I'm sure everyone's going to go right back and start watching that video again, trying to figure out what they haven't already figured.
And she also does that kind of stuff on purpose so that you will go back and watch it.
Yeah.
if I've learned anything about this showgirl, it's that she's going to ask for your money.
It's that she is a capitalist queen and she likes her paycheck.
Out. I wanted to finish this brief conversation by talking about legacy and personal legacy and growth. The idea of being able to write in the moment, not necessarily be beholden to something you experienced previous, but honoring it by putting it out a year later or 6 months or 3 months later. And it being an album that's so full of joy and so full of humor, even about the things that probably used to drive you crazy, you're able to laugh at now, which I love as well. And so the question is that, you know, getting to a place where you can make an album like this, capture lightning in a bottle, as you described it. What has it allowed you to leave behind? You've created new space to fill it with love and joy and all the things to come, but we're finite. What have you been able to leave behind by making this album?
Making this album was really something I've been wanting to do for my entire career, because I have always wanted to have fun in this type of way, to have fun, to exhibit mischief and be flirty and fun
And we did that with 1989.
Yeah.
She's done it already.
We've got a delusional girl over here. We got a Delulu in the house. This is what she's wanted to do her entire life, but she did it 18 times better with
like 10 years
1989. Like, I'm just like, lightning in a bottle to me also, she's really using that word with this album. Mm-hmm. Lightning in a bottle is blank space.
Yes.
Shake it off. It is... I'm like
every song on 1989.
Yeah, like that is lightning in a bottle. But like, we are not going to be listening to the fate of Ophelia at every wedding reception for the next 20 years. Mm-hmm. Like we are.
We're not going to be listening to Wood.
Oh my God, no.
We're not listening to Wood now. Unless it's to be like, what the was that?
Make jokes and like get to have that side of my personality that's a huge part of my personality. A lot of people, like, you know, who are friends with me and when we meet in person and stuff, people realize that like oftentimes I get so serious, or I'm really known for a lot of my sad songs, my cathartic songs, or breakup songs or whatever, because I love to write those things. But that's not the place I'm in my life. So what I have left behind is something that really exhibits who I am in this moment, pays homage to the most important moment of my life, which was the exuberance and electricity of the Eras tour. I'm so proud of this songcraft. I'm so proud of these melodies and these lyrics and these stories and going in and out of character and kind of playing with your style of speak. It's interesting. I oftentimes have a recorder going while we're writing, and me and Max and Johan, our vibe is very like stream of consciousness. You sing this line, I sing the next line. Wait. What did you say 2 minutes ago? That second note was better in that. Can we go back, run it back? What did you say there? And so what I just put this out on iTunes is voice memos from when we were writing.
She's promoting the voice memos so she could sell 5 more variants of an album.
The voice memo thing is cool, but I'm like, why are you charging for it?
Yeah.
I just don't like, there's so much money asking in this album rollout, more than there has ever been before. And if I get one more email from Taylor Nation telling me that there is 24 hours to buy something, I'm going to freak out.
Yeah, 24 hours to buy these 5 new albums with 5 new variants of a cover with a different voice memo for another thing. Like, yeah. It's too much. It's too much. It's like, it's giving money hungry, but also in a way that, like, we know you don't even need it. Like, you don't need these cash grabs. You're a billionaire.
The variants that are coming out are irrelevant. Like, she's picking some random lyric off the album and calling that the version.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, the poems with the vinyls, whatever, go off. But, like, it's the CDs. Mm-hmm. Why do we don't even use CD players anymore.
No. And, like, some could say, how we're like, why is she charging for the, voice memos on different CDs and different variants? Some could say, well, you have a Patreon, why do you charge? But that's where it goes back to, like, yes, but she doesn't need to be doing this.
Y'all, we like have to think about what we buy at the grocery store.
Yeah, she's a billionaire. She doesn't need to be doing this.
And Madeline was doing the movie review where she released it in theaters. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of got on my nerves because I was like, well, that takes the excitement away from everybody that's not willing to go pay to or have time to sit at the theater one of the 3 days. Mm-hmm. And it's like she was doing a review on the theater experience and she was like, it was a waste of time. She's a huge fan and she's like, it was a waste of time. The idea of doing a YouTube video premiere in a movie theater charging, do you know how much she said it made? $60 million.
And that's why she does these things, because she knows they're going to produce her millions and millions of dollars. It's starting to kind of rub me the wrong way.
Yeah,
even though I love my girl Taylor Swift. I've been there since 2006. Okay, I love her. And people like to say we're haters. I'm not a hater.
And we are not haters. Like, and it honestly, it just made me think of the line in Canceled where she's like, I like my friends dripped in Gucci, and it's like, that is disgusting. Mm-hmm.
Because you actually get to hear us come up with these ideas, stream of conscious, in the moment, in real time. And it's pretty wild. I'm very lucky to get to experience that with people like them who are just, they're geniuses in my opinion. And I feel elevated every time we work together.
Okay, so this whole thing is just like let's let Zane figure out what the fans are saying.
Yeah.
We'll get him to try and steer everything into the direction that makes me look really good.
It's like they saved Zane Lowe for last to make sure, like, to watch what the public's reaction was, and they're like, okay, so we need to hype up Eldest Daughter
because nobody likes that one
to the highest extreme, like, because this writing is supreme, even though it actually makes no sense. And Taylor's like, here's my concept on it, and you're like, okay, concept kind of, but like writing just
but like
not.
Execution wasn't there, and that's what matters.
And maybe could have spent a little bit more time working on the writing. And we love Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Do we love this album?
Not so much. It's fine. It's there. But we love Taylor Swift, and if you love Taylor Swift, you should hit the subscribe button, maybe even go over to our Patreon, check us out. We like to have fun over there and discuss Taylor Swift and other pop culture things.
Yes, and you can see our reaction to the Jimmy Fallon episode now, and Monday we have a video coming out about our living with Life of a Showgirl for a week.
Yeah, and what we think of it at this point in time.
The discussion, the rank, because people don't like to hear you say that you don't like anything that Taylor Swift does. We are huge fans.
Yes, and when we're discussing this, we are not sipping the Taylor hateration.
No,
whatever.
We completely are just sharing our thoughts. We still love Taylor Swift. We still are listening to the album every single day. Don't hate us.
So make sure to subscribe. Go check out that video on Monday if you like critical discussion of Taylor Swift. And we will see you next week. TTYL.
Bye.